Trey, take us away.
Yo, welcome. Greetings and salutations to another wonderful episode of Gamma Blurs. It's your boy Trey Proper here, live and direct in my bunker, trying to hide out from all the bombs that might be dropping. I'm joking. I'm not serious. No drop. No, nothing's coming over here in America. We're safe and sound for now. So, yeah, we got a great show lined up for you as always. And people of the panel, if you will, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Howdy, niggas. It's your boy Big Herb, and I'm back.
Really, nigga?
Yeah.
We
Back
can't even go 5 minutes.
But we did go 5 minutes because we've been live for 5 minutes, so that's why I purposely waited.
Man, listen, fuck all that. I ain't had no sleep yet. We about to get this shit going. What's going on? Y'all know who the fuck I am.
Who are you again?
God.
I forgot.
They know. It
Who's-
don't matter. Everybody
who's-
out there know. The people on the YouTubes and the Twitches know exactly who I am.
They do, because you never stream anything.
Don't matter.
He doesn't
Don't
even
matter.
post to the internet.
But listen, it doesn't matter. My aura transcends the internet. Hey, fuck the internet, all right? I'm bigger than the internet. This shit ain't nothing without David Ruffin. Anyway.
From henceforward, we will now refer to the internet as Rick's Internet. Yep.
Should have been doing it.
Not
Should've been doing that all
Beyonce's,
along.
not Al Gore's. Rick's Internet.
It should have been that way for
Take
a
it out
long
more.
time now.
Yeah.
And our lovely lady on the panel, if you go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Lillian. I am a resident nerd. I stream. I do weird things. Well, weird is subjective. Very subjective. I stream. I read. I play video games. All the jazz.
Yes. All the jazz. So, you guys been feeling a little patriotic as of late?
No.
At all? You don't love it here?
No.
We are the land of opportunity, the land of free, the land where, in a city where a Muslim background person can actually become the mayor and experience absolutely no discrimination while they're doing so.
Wrong
You don't
city
believe it?
Yeah.
and sarcasm. And sarcasm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Sarcasm. Oh,
we.
fuck.
I could be wrong on this, and I don't know if I am or not. Correct me if I am wrong. Zoran? Is it
Zoran
or
Zoran
Zoran?
Mamdani.
Mamdani. Sorry. He's going to be the mayor-elect candidate, Socialist Democratic mayoral elect for New York City, which is kind of
Candidate.
Sorry.
Elect mean they've already done the election.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He hasn't won yet.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hasn't won yet. But he is, of course, in New York City, not here in Maryland where we at. So yeah, sorry if that sounded confusing when I said I was on the roll, was trying to go through. Anyway, but he has been experiencing a major backlash, and it's not really surprising if you've been here long enough to see that all the racism comes seeping out when the round person shows their face on the camera and people actually like them. So if we go around the panel, just people tell us about how you feel about this whole situation.
Me first, I guess.
Yeah, you're always first.
White people is never anything new. The one thing I will say, like we said in before the show, is that I do like the fact that he is a younger, because he's 33. He's more progressive. I look at it from a standpoint of where we got new blood into the system, as far as maybe some actual change will happen. Somebody might actually do something that's beneficial to everybody and not just old farts like people that's in government right now, because we ain't did shit. So I mean, it's actually good to see a fresh batch of fresh young blood in there, and it's somebody new. It's something that could be very beneficial, not just to the rest of the world. What's the name? Just beneficial to us as people who still, I guess you could say we're the middle child at this point in our lives. So I mean, beneficial to us and people younger than us. I think it's a good look. I thoroughly like the fact that he was elected. So that's my take.
Rick?
Look.
Yeah, the man in the
Okay.
angry shirt. Yeah.
Angry shirt. No, I said angry shirtman. Oh, I am completely for this. I like Herb said, you know, what I mean, he's a younger candidate. He is a way more progressive candidate than the status quo Democrats that he defeated. I don't
Cuomo.
know, one of the Cuomo boys, one of the naughty bits touchers. He's better than him in their status quo. He's better than Eric corrupt ass Adams, who his
Yes.
claim to fame is how much he hates rats. You corrupt son of a bitch. Like he's way better than him. He's better than the other guy that he defeated. There's another candidate who just speaks nonsense all of the time. Like he literally wears a beret because he was a one of those a guardian angel. You know what I mean? But he just gets up there and just it spits nonsense. You know what I mean? Like an old man, literally an old man shouting at clouds. Yeah, like this is a really good thing, and hopefully the Democratic Party can take some lessons from New York and understand that being a progressive is not a bad thing, and keeping these old fucks in power who really are just about maintaining the status quo, and every once in a while will jump bad at Trump and the rest of his idiot brigade. You know what I mean? But no, we need to fight. It's time. We can't keep on fighting fire with fucking with fucking squirt guns that piss out a little bit of water. No, we need a full ass waterfall. We need a typhoon to fight this fire back. You know what I mean? Because this is a raging inferno coming at us, and we got to fight it back with equal or greater measures. And we need more progressive, more younger candidates that have the energy to go after these crazy fucks who are torpedoing us into fascism right now. You know what I mean? So this is an actual beautiful thing, and I'm hoping that way more people are inspired to step up and step into more powerful positions. And I'm sorry, also like we were talking earlier before we got on, like Trey, you were talking about like this could possibly split the Democratic Party. That's cool because us elder millennials and everybody underneath us who actually have real voting power, even though they convinced us that everything is our fault and we don't have any voting power, we have the real voting power. Guess where we're going? We're not staying status quo, guys. We're not. We're going with the more progressive, more aggressive people. So you old fucks who can't get out of bed, who got all of the fucking knee and joint pain and want to do your stupid ass pandering meals in kente cloth that you got from fucking Target before they got rid of their DEI program and lost over $50 billion. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, because we're going to the real Democratic Party that's about fighting and not about sticking to the status quo.
Well done.
That part.
Well done.
Lillian?
I have been rooting for Mr. Mamdani when I first heard about his platform. One, because fuck Andrew Cuomo. I feel like that goes without saying, but you know, in 2025, you can never be too certain. So I was rooting for Mr. Mamdani based on his platform where he was talking about doing rent freezes for New York residents, where he was talking about finding ways to make the MTA, the Metropolitan Transit Authority, free for the city, finding ways to fund free daycare for city residents and whatnot. So I was sitting here like, this all sounds good. I would love to see it happen because, well, I'm not a New Yorker. I'm not a New York native. I know many people who would definitely be appreciative of those programs. And what I found out, because, you know, my FYP is scattered to say the least, I actually found out like somebody was talking about like, oh, I didn't realize who his mom was. And I'm sitting here like, well, who's his mom? Zohran Mamdani's mom is the same woman who directed Mississippi Masala and Kama Sutra.
Wow.
And you hear Kama Sutra and the Western idea is like it's just about sex. It's about sex, love, and relationships. It's got a lot going on. I'm not going to get into that movie, but they're very interesting movies. Both Mississippi Masala, who cast Denzel Washington with the Indian woman's as his female opposite in that movie. And I don't remember her name, but it's like very interesting movies of how you look at love, sex, and relationships and how they work or intertwine together. So learning that that was his mom, I was like, oh, this is about to get very interesting very quickly. And I was rooting for New York. I had my fingers crossed, and I am so happy that he got the Democratic nomination for mayor. So happy. Because I was sitting on pins and needles. Like, I don't know how y'all gonna make it out if Andrew Cuomo gets elected again. because white people going white people going white people.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a general consensus around the panel to say that we are very happy for them, and it's good to see that change take effect. And even in it's surprising to me because you wouldn't think. Well, I guess I don't want to say enough time has passed, but after the events, of course, 9/11, the thought that a Muslim person would be elected as a mayor of that city
Yeah.
is it's almost unheard of until now. So, like, yeah, but I applaud them for making that decision. And he hasn't been elected yet. Yes, he has not been elected yet. But for even to put somebody in consideration for that, it's astounding, and I'm very happy to see it. It does give me the little bit of pride that I have in my heart for being American, a little bit of hope there.
Just
like maybe we're not all bad.
Maybe the Kindles aren't completely burnt out. You feel me? What makes me optimistic is like when he won his primary, he didn't win by like a slither or a hair. He won by like double-digit points, depending on where you were in the city. I think he lost Staten Island, but he won the Bronx, Brooklyn, and Manhattan.
Staten Island is Staten Island.
Yeah, so. Staten Island. You gotta get on a boat to get there and get back. It's Staten Island.
And you know, also like another thing about him winning the Democratic nomination for mayor of New York, like you said, after 9/11, despite all of the right-wing grifters trying to invoke 9/11 and trying to invoke an emotional response from all of their idiot followers who really don't read. They read back flaps, they read covers, they read half of a caption. You know what I mean? You know, seeing him get elected to that position or seeing him be in the running for the mayor of New York, it actually gives you a little bit of pride as an American because it invokes those things that were taught to us that this country is meant to stand for. You know what I mean? Like, despite what all of these people are saying, despite what all of these right-wing people are saying, this is a country of immigrants. This country was founded by people looking for religious freedom and free of religious persecution and looking for a fresh start. And, you know what I mean? Everybody, like the symbol, one of the symbols of America is the Statue of Liberty, and that is what most people who have come to this country from different places, they've seen that as the sign of freedom, of that sign of I can attain that American dream. And this would be the perfect mayoral candidate to re-invoke all of that, to be able to bring that swell of pride back to being an American for everyone, not just one group here, one group here. No, for everyone. Because despite what all of these motherfuckers are saying, diversity brings unity. And that's what we need more than anything.
Couldn't agree more.
You know what? You're... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, because I am transitioning to the next thing about diversity. You go ahead.
No, I was just saying that, I mean, if anything, I'm just kind of surprised it's New York that's actually made the change of it all. Because, I mean,
how is that surprising?
It's the melting pot to end all melting pots. So
all right. So okay, this is a personal pet peeve. A melting pot means everything actually becomes the same. That is not what has happened anywhere in America.
Well,
it's spaghetti.
You know, I got you. I was just using the analogy to roll it on, but go ahead, Trey.
All right, so
diversity brings unity.
Diversity brings unity, but you know what also brings these hands? Because we got Street Fighter the movie is coming out. I was trying to get that out. God damn, let me work. So stuck with my fucking transitions, people. Anyway, so it was recently announced. I saw it first on Instagram where there was a post with 50 cents and 50. I said 50 cents. Damn,
you did.
No, you gotta say it like this. Don't move your jaw. Just say it like this. Talk to yourself.
I'm gonna sit there. Gotta talk to it. So 50 Cent is gonna be playing Balrog, and that's how I was introduced to the announcement. I had a picture of both of them on the screen. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm half asleep, and just scrolling through and like, what the hell? Wait, what? Oh my god! So upon a little bit further delving down the rabbit hole of this movie that's coming out, apparently it's gonna be dropping in 2026. And there's a very, very diverse cast, which is as well as should be. If anybody's played Street Fighter over the years, from Street Fighter 1 in 1982 all the way to Street Fighter 6 2 years ago, you should know that they have. It's about fighting around the world. And Russell
I
Crowe
had
fighting
no
around the world.
idea.
Yeah. So we're gonna get an opportunity to see people like Jason Momoa playing Blanca, because Jason Momoa is pretty much doing his side quests in life right now. He wants to be green.
He's at
He
the
wants
Snoop
to be
Dogg point
green.
of his life.
Yeah, he just does what he
like,
wants.
hey, have fun, have fun.
Yeah.
However, he's not going to, because if you've seen him, he's losing his buff Samoan body and turning into the big Samoan body. So he's going to be playing Blanca. But in his place, they've got fucking Roman Reigns as Akuma, which is going to be interesting as hell.
I'm sorry. Can I butt in real quick, Trey, before you keep going on? I'm actually really, really excited about that casting. I don't know why, but something about it just has me excited about Roman Reigns playing Akuma. Like, again, I know I'm still fucked up with him from what he did a couple months ago, but also like I really like this. But we'll dig more into it. I'm sorry, keep going down. I just had to get that out.
Yeah. But most importantly, Andrew Koji is going to be playing Ryu. So, is everybody familiar with who Andrew Koji is?
No.
Mm-hmm. I watch Warrior.
That's mainly it. So if you like action fighting, you like action movies, you like fighting movies, he does a pretty good job in Warrior that you can find on HBO Max or whatever the hell they're calling it now. And you can see this man putting hands on people, and it's glorious. The things we got, like, I think we got like 3 seasons or 4 seasons out of that. But yeah, he's also in Bullet Train with Brad Pitt, and I forgot what else he was in. But we get to see him as the yes, Snake Eyes. That's right. So we get to see him as the roving nomad Ryu. The guy who they got playing Ken, I don't know who the hell he is.
Noah,
and of course, at least I don't know who that is. What has he played in?
Noah Centineo. He's been. I just saw him in something, but I can't really think of it. But he's decent.
Okay, I mean, hey, I'm not. I'm waiting to see how he reacts. Ulafala Akuma. Oh fuck, Genocide Circus. Good one.
God mode
Good
himself.
one. Yes. So we also saw. Well, I also saw in some of my searching that potential cast members could be Alan Richardson, sorry, and also Nathan Jones. So me and Lillian before the show were talking about who would play Zangief, who would be playing Zangief. I truly think it'd probably be somebody, either the guy who played the Mountain from Game of Thrones, or Nathan Jones. What were you going to say, Rick?
It's Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones is playing Zangief. Like Nathan. So I'm looking. I did my Googles as well, and I'm looking at this possible cast list. Yeah. Nathan Jones is definitely playing Zangief. Brandon Vera is playing Sagat. Like, if any of you familiar with MMA, like Brandon Vera basically looks like Sagat, except for he isn't as world weathered. We know who Alan Richardson is playing. We know. We know. Like, we all know who he's playing.
Stop.
Like, it's Sonic Boom.
Why'd you have to do that?
I don't want to give it away too much, but
The American.
But also another one that I was just looking at, is what is this? I'm sorry. Andrew Schultz is Dan.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of backlash online with people being upset about that. Listen, like I said before, tell me you've never played Street Fighter and know nothing about the story without telling me that you've never played Street Fighter and don't know anything about the story. That is perfect, because Dan Hibiki, even his name is a joke. He's a joke character. So what better than to get a clown ass doofus to play a clown ass doofus? Like, it's a perfect casting. So
if you've never seen Dan, I'm sorry to cut you off. Just one thing.
Oh, you good, bro.
He can't throw a full Hadouken. He literally can only throw it 2 feet in front of him. He can't throw a full fireball across the screen. That's the joke about his character. You have to, now, if you know how to use him, he's a good character if you're actually playing competitively. But in the storyline, he can't do the moves. He can't do them. So we're going to see Andrew Schultz getting his ass beat, essentially, in this movie.
I mean,
that's it.
Spot on. I mean, shit, even going back to what we said about 50 Cent, give punch a Dutch Tron. I mean, at some point. So, I mean, it's the cast is on point. What more can we say about this shit? Like, I just hope it doesn't turn out like the last Mortal Kombat we got.
We're getting another one.
So all right. Again, Mortal Kombat, the main character is the problem with Mortal Kombat. Everything else around it was okay. But this nigga in his plot armor, it's just like, yeah. But also, here's some encouraging news about Mortal Kombat 2. Apparently, his character is being pushed out and Johnny Cage is being moved to the forefront. So instead of that, Carl Urban is going to be more so like the person that we're following around. So I'm more encouraged about that. But listen, I know a lot of people have a lot of issues about this cast list for Street Fighter, but like I like it. And then also, given the type of story writers that we have nowadays, and given the money that's been put behind like video game movies and things of that nature, like this has the legs to it to be very, very entertaining at the least. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like this could be like a bad WWE PLE or some shit like that at my end, on the low end. Like as far as like it could be that level of entertaining.
Well, Lillian, what do you think about all this?
Unlike y'all fucking nerds, I didn't play Street Fighter. I was never good at it. I didn't play most fighting games. So I know the characters. I don't know the bullshit.
The lore. Yeah.
I know there's an Indian man.
Fair.
I know there's Chun-Li. I know there's Ryu. I know there's Ken. And I know people by face and name, but these are also the days before they had more than 2 female characters in the game. Mm-hmm. So I was not interested in playing them. The end. Yeah. They really want me to watch it though, because they put Jason Momoa in it. And I heard something about Winston Dukes. They really want me to watch it. Will I? I will let the friends see it first. Yes, I will let the friends see it first.
We're going to see it. Go watch
it. I will let the friends see it first.
My question is, did they say anything who's going to be...
Go ahead.
Did they say anything about anybody playing Dalsim is the question? Because I didn't see that.
I got it. So because I have it up, it looks like, and this is not me trying to be, bigoted anyway, but it looks like a guy, an Indian actor by the name of Don Yush is going to be playing him. Okay. And that's just me right there. Yeah, I'm feeling the Winston Duke casting as DJ.
He's literally the only Indian person on the cast list. He's literally the only person on the cast list.
I wasn't going to expand on that, Trey.
Well, hold on a second. I think did y'all ever see that movie, the Monkey?
No.
Monkey Man?
Yeah.
Because he was fucking awesome, and I would have casted him.
You're right. Dev Patel would be a good Dalsim.
Dev Patel?
Dev Patel has a lot of range.
The man has money.
Especially after Monkey Man. The problem is he's probably a little bit too expensive.
Yeah, Dev Patel is like Slumdog Millionaire. He's Green Knight, the Green Knight. He was in Lion. Yeah. He's been in a bunch of other things. He's artsy as shit. He ain't doing it. Well, he was also in like The Last Airbender, so they say. But we try not to think about that too much. It was supposed to be good and it wasn't. Oh, well, Genocide Circus says there's 2 Indians on the roster. Okay. Is everyone checking the roster to see if that's true? Because
we were, but I'm
gonna let y'all
keep
have
going
it.
From this. Yeah, just drop it in the comments. We'll get to it because I don't have any dead air. But anyway,
fair.
It's like you say you wouldn't go see it unless we drag you to it, but sometimes you got to watch things based on a friendship recommendation.
Yes, you do.
Recently, there have been some friends that have recommended that we watch something, and I, for one, thoroughly enjoyed it.
I wonder who made the rec.
Exactly.
Rick is done. He's tired.
Really so I sat down with the girls the other day, and you had mentioned it before, and I was like, I'm not really gonna watch it. But I sat down with my daughters and was like, okay, what are we gonna watch tonight? and the reaction of them getting hyped up came on my Instagram, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go ahead and watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Let's turn it on. And it was amazing. It was one of the best animated fight action adventure singing along movies I've seen in years. I can't even fake on it. The girls loved it. Gabe, the youngest, he's like peeking around the corner, like, I'm a boy, I don't want to watch this, but he's watching it like this, like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So he had a whole Tony Chopper from One Piece type thing. You can't see me, I'm hiding, but I'm watching you. So, but yeah, did everybody else get a chance to watch this?
Here's the thing. Yesterday, when I looked in the DMs and say like, "Hey, check this out, guys," I was like, "Really? Okay, fuck it. I'm not doing anything at work, so I just put it on and thoroughly entertained." Thank you, Lil. It was first things first, because I love music. The music was actually kind of fire. I'm not even gonna hold you. The animation, for those who don't know, were the same people who made the Into the Spider-Verse movies.
Sony Animation Studios. Yep.
Yes, it's Chef's Kiss. It was really good. The storyline on point. The action scenes in there. Oh shit! I was like, okay, damn, this shit's a Bobby, and he kicking ass too. I was like, damn, this shit pretty good. I was thoroughly entertained. I recommend everybody go out there and go and see it. It was really good. I think they rated it like out of 8.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Really good movie.
Stealing our souls
Yeah.
and channeling strength back to their king.
Are you watching it now? Are you watching it right now?
I think he is. Like he's watching like a trailer or some shit.
No, I was
his-
watching the actual
You
show.
can't watch a damn breakdown of the show in the middle of our show.
It wasn't a breakdown. It was actual Netflix. I was watching the thing. No, it looked. I haven't gotten to it. I'm sorry. I've had a backlog and I was busy. But also,
I won't tease you. I won't tease you.
It looks
So
thoroughly
it's got a
entertaining.
97% of Rotten Tomatoes. Lillian, what led you to introducing this to us?
All right,
here
so
at
I'm gonna
Denver.
have to give the credit to my nephew. My nephew, when I say nephew, it sounds like I'm talking about a child. This man is 22, 23 years old. He sent it to me knowing that I, 1, like animation, 2, like music, and 3, am far too into some musicals. So he sent me the trailer for it, and I was like, oh, this is a banger. And it's like them slaying demons on the fucking plane and singing down to the stadium. And I'm getting like chills watching it and getting like, I don't know, singing the catchy lyrics along with the song in the same trailer. So I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna see this shit. And I think it came out last weekend.
Yeah.
And I sat down and watched it this afternoon before the show. I was like, I cannot be the one who recommended the show and not watch it. So I watched it and I was so I loved it. I had so much fun watching it. It was good music, fun plot, also fairly nuanced plot. And if I was a weaker woman, I would have cried. All right, y'all know I'm a crier. It was this close to tears. Not my mom was with me. My mom was with me. She can attest to whether or not I cried. Is my face swollen? Is it tear stained? No, I ain't cried. I got misty. There's a difference.
My eyes were
right here a little bit.
I'm not crying. My eyes are sweating. Shut up. I have watched the trailer for it, and I will say, like, the animation and art style looks amazing. And I did just watch the beginning of it. Like, I just power watched the first 20 seconds of it or whatever until y'all called me out on it and stop being hot about shit.
Thank you, Trey.
But no, like, I'm gonna watch this after we're done here. I'm gonna go get my cheat meal. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna eat my chicken in peace and quiet and in shame. And I'm gonna watch all of this show. So yeah, this looks
Peace,
like
quiet, and
something.
shame.
Yep, you heard what I said. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy the show because it looks like something that's very entertaining to me.
I mean,
Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to watch the show. It's great. It's awesome.
the shame isn't about the show. The shame is about the chicken.
Okay.
All right, so quick.
America's Best is calling my name, baby.
Okay.
No,
I was hoping you were gonna say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some General Tso's chicken wings. No, America's Best. Have your chicken. Have your chicken.
Yeah.
Listen. Me being the culinary man that I am, I makes my own sauces, baby. Y'all know that? Y'all know what it is?
I mean
All right.
Yeah, because
You go ahead and do that.
It's something about seeing them eating ramen right before they kick ass and do a concert. I thought it was.
I was laughing so hard.
The favorite characters. So so first and foremost, it came off kind of like when I was sitting there watching. I'm watching it begrudgingly. I'm with the girls. I'm trying not to overly judge the movie, and I'm sitting there, and they say, I'm like, damn, this is actually kind of
a bop.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm starting grouping it now.
Especially when
I'm in the fucking movie with them.
When they do this, dude, I'm like, my heart saw.
Choreography. I was kind of confused by some of it because I've seen K-pop people in passing. I've never followed it, so the girls are showing me, and they're like, no, that's K-pop. That's not a girl. That's a guy.
Yeah,
with
they're very pretty.
Features.
They're very pretty.
And
I
the face
that was a
moves. The only
woman.
time the face moves is when they're actually singing the song. Like,
Hey, could you?
It was throwing me off.
Could you imagine getting served by a nigga eating a bento box with a bob?
I would. I'll pack up.
He had a double. It was split in the middle, but you couldn't see his ass.
This nigga's eating a veggie spring roll and he got fucking bangs and just beat the shit out of me. Fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
That motherfucker lives to hit you with a 3-piece and then he just goes out there like this.
I absolutely feel like a valid crash out would follow. Valid crash out. Completely understand.
Oh, nigga eating takoyaki and hit you, whoop your ass, and then start doing Gundam style over your body. Like, nigga, what? Hey, man, fuck you.
He just juggling Taki. All right. I mean, like, Korea's weird. I'm just going to say it. Korea's weird.
Korea's fine. Are you kidding? Okay. We're not going to have this discussion. I'm not going to argue with y'all today.
There's
no argue because, some of the stuff that comes out of Korea we think is really awesome, even though it's weird. Speaking of which, Squid Game Season 3 dropped. I did not watch Season 3 yet because I was busy. But Season 3 dropped. Or is it drop or is it on the way?
It's dropped, I think.
We dropped that category. We said we weren't going to talk about that because nobody watched it.
No. We're gonna mention it so they can do the thing. They can watch it and we can all talk about it next week. That's what we finna do. Ain't nobody see the show. Ain't nobody watch the third season. I need to watch season 2 and season 3. Rick said
I was late to the pre-show meeting. That's why I was just wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, so since we brought it up, what is the pot? The first season, the pot was
the pot.
Yeah, Squid Game job. I'm trying to pick it back up. I got it. I got the ball. I'm gonna pass it. Anyway, the pot in the show is like 536 million. The pot, the pot, what they fight, the big piggy bank in the sky that they got. You know what the hell I'm talking about. Stop stepping on my transitions, goddammit.
Yes, the pot. The jackpot, one might even say.
The jackpot. Yes, the jackpot for the Squid Game Season 1 was around 586 million or billion, but in dollars, I think it trans over into like, what was it, 50 million or something like that?
No, won would have been like 500. Like, won is basically like, I forget if it's like 100 or 1,000. It's
Forrest, you in the damn comments, you know every goddamn thing. Tell us how much it was. How much money was you getting if you won the Squid Games the first season? I'm not even gonna look the shit up. My question is for you and everybody in the comments, what would be the first thing you would buy if you had experienced a Squid Game and you had won that jackpot? If you won it, go around the panel, tell me what you would buy.
I would pay off everyone's bills.
Therapy.
Okay.
I've seen
all
some
right.
shit.
Okay. Fair enough.
Lillian, please go.
I would pay everyone's bills. No one would be in debt. Not in my inner circle. If then there would be leftovers, and then we're just gonna find a commune where everyone has like a house and lives separately. So if they want to hang out, they can. But if they want to be by themselves, also an option. Do not have to hear your neighbors. They're just there. And we're gonna live there quietly with Wi-Fi. Yes, that's the plan.
Trey, please go, please.
Okay.
I was gonna
That
go with
means
the whole commune thing too. I like
Rick is
give
gonna
me-
say
you
something
go- you gonna
wild.
tell that
Rick is
Oh,
gonna
you know,
say
we know.
something
That's why I gotta
wild.
get the way. I'm buying a garden from a missus. I'm getting a big ass compound where everybody has their own house, but you're not right next door, so we can't hear each other. We can just all go share the animals and the food and everything and the work. Get a big ass compound and everybody stay the fuck off our land. I want to be that cowboy who hopped off and told the fucking ice agents, get the fuck off my land or we gonna get to it. That's how I want my shit set up. You gonna be able to tell that I hit for a bunch of $1 million. Go ahead, Rick. Ruin it.
Ruin it.
So her therapy, mental health is always important. Lillian, pay off everyone's debt, building a commune.
He's gonna be a goddamn villain.
That family foundation. Trey also invoking that family need, that community,
He's
that
gonna
everyone
be
together.
a
and all of
hellion.
that.
That's what he's ramping
Oh,
up for.
sure. I
Here
would
it
buy a
comes.
Supreme Court justice. That was the first thing that I would buy is a Supreme Court justice. I would buy one of those and I would have him do my bidding. The next thing I would buy is a senator. I would buy a senator. And then after that, I'm going to buy, I don't want the defense secretary because I can buy him with a bottle of Hennessy right now. Excuse me,
Exactly.
I'm sorry. A bottle of Jack Daniels right now. I can buy him with 2. Oh shit!
Lower it, Jim Beam.
Listen, if I buy some Gentleman Jack, he might fucking give me a hand job, but I don't want that. So I will probably buy our fat-faced baby man of a vice president with the rest of my money. So those would probably be the 3 things that I would buy. I would buy a Supreme Court justice, a senator, and our fat baby face vice president. Or excuse me, assistant to the vice president, because our real president decided he was going to take a rest and try and go back and save his electric car company that he's been taking.
Let me just say this. I love my cousin because he picked up the seamless pass was awesome. We are talking about the next fucking topic, none other than fucking WWIII is probably going to happen at some point within all of our lifetimes. Because right now, this administration, the people in control, they're fucking asinine. They don't understand what mutually assured destruction stands for. They think it's a fucking magazine from 1995. No, it's mutually assured destruction. We will all be wiped out if the wrong person with the wrong thumb on the wrong day hits the right fucking button. So, of course, if you haven't heard, if you've been living under the rock for the last,
I don't know, week.
2 weeks, our commander-in-chief has decided to launch an attack against Iranian nuclear facilities, and in order to prevent them from acquiring a nuclear weapon. I don't even know if we can say this on YouTube. I don't even know if we'll get taken down for.
We're not gonna get taken down for talking about what happened.
I'm trying to tiptoe in the right way because in my brain, I want to call them some things that's probably going to get us taken down. It turns out that it actually did. They had somebody leaked the information allegedly, and they moved the uranium out of the place in time for the attacks, and then they attacked some American bases, and then like,
all right,
I am so stressed out.
Let's clean that up just a smidge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so DJT, that's what I will call him, okayed an attack on Iranian nuclear sites. Iranian nuclear sites go boom. I think they'd warn them ahead of time, like, if you don't do what we say, we're gonna bomb your facilities. So they moved as much of their materials and scientists out of the way as possible. And I think what happened after that is Israel took it as a green light. No. Iran struck back. Israel struck Iran. and then Iran was about ready to strike Israel back. And then Donald Trump, I forget. At that point, it became like a pissing match. Like, Israel was going to do it, and then Iran was like, well, if you do this, we're going to do that. And then Donald Trump was like, whoa, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. That's crazy. But he started it. And I think that's about where we are right now. And apparently they're talking to each other, but not really.
This shit. Go ahead, Herb. Go ahead.
The commander in
What you
Queef is
got?
gonna get us killed.
Did you say the commander in Queef?
Queef, yeah.
That's a sound he would never hear. They have to experience pleasure.
Micro penis.
Mic drop. Yes.
I mean,
What are you talking about a queen? What is a queen? I've never heard the vagina.
Vaginas don't make noise. They don't breathe. They don't. What is this? They're not supposed to be wet. What is this gasping?
They go dry. I don't know. When I come, I wipe it
False
off and I put it inside
news.
of, and that's how
It's
I make all my
fake
clothes.
news.
A family full of fucking chodes. Anyway.
Go ahead, Rick. We lost the plot. We went on a tangent.
No. I mean, I listen. I'm glad y'all are going on a political rant this week, and I'm tired. I got it. I'm ready to move on. Like, I have so many thoughts about Iran and Israel and all of this nonsense. And honestly, this week I'm just too tired. I ain't got too much of that.
All right,
I want to focus on other stuff.
I think my takeaway from the deluge of videos that I've come across this week, and I eventually took TikTok off of my phone because I needed to stop, is that when they say the Middle East is too complicated, what they mean is America has done a lot to fuck everything up, and that's what makes it complicated.
I completely agree.
See, I'm sorry. Also, real quick, you want to know another thought I had. I'm sorry. I know I just said.
Go ahead.
But just think about it, the Middle East. Fucking Chappelle show is so ahead of its time.
Bro.
It's so fucking ahead of its time. Well, what about the oil in the Middle East? Who said something about oil? Bitch, you cooking? Ain't nobody saying nothing about oil. Run, nigga. Like that's pretty much what happened. And then like I listen. Hey Dave, can you go piece things up with Neil Brennan? And I just give me like 2 episodes because I need to see you doing an imitation of Pete Hegseth because his crash out press conference. If you haven't watched it, Jesus Christ. You want to see a man going through alcohol withdrawals in real time? In real time in front of the media? Please look up Pete Hegseth press conference from earlier this week because that bitch was going through it. That motherfucker was like he was up there fucking sweating and just, man, Jesus fucking Christ. That shit was entertaining. Now that shit is funny. You the next Lenny Bruce, you drunk son of a bitch.
I was briefly reminded of something, but I've lost it now. Oh yes, now I remember. Okay, so this reminds me of 2 things, and I will try to talk about them in order. 1, Antimony, and 2, War is a Racket by Smedley Butler. First, Antimony. So 1, the U.S. finagling its way into Iran or into a power position as it pertains to Iran was in Project 2025. And earlier this year, Iran found like several thousand tons or several tons? It was probably several thousand tons. A huge deposit of antimony, which is a metal they use specifically for armor-piercing rounds of various kinds. So that huge deposit would have been great for like all the weapons that the United States wants to use, but basically world powers that be like China and other people who don't want more weapons in the world are like, listen, we know you're going to use this for weapons, so we're cutting you off. So the United States getting into a power position in Iran would allow it to circumvent that item embargo, that metal embargo, that other people have put in place because other countries have larger, like have the other deposits of the world. And it would essentially be trying to circumvent that to get the antimony, to make more armor piercing rounds, to do what it does with the world police whole shebang. And that's a big motivation for the United States in a political or world power kind of way, wanting to ban Iran. And that's the quiet part out loud. Second is, I mentioned war is a racket. What Smedley Butler is my favorite Marine, but he's from like World War One. He died before World War Two. He wrote a book called War is a Racket. And the book is just detailing how several corporations throughout the wars that he participated in as a Marine became superfluously wealthy, like wealthy beyond anyone's wildest dreams or imaginings at that time, because of their involvement in supplying different things to the war effort. And that cycle, that pattern has just replicated itself time and time and time and time again. So it's just, what applied nearly 100 years ago still applies today.
Still applies today.
Literally
if you don't learn from your past, you're going to repeat yourself. Or repeat it, I should say. It's that's thank you for that. I did not know that was an aspect of this whole situation. I thought it was pretty much only associated with just obtaining oil and gaining control.
Oh no, there's so much stuff in the world.
Oh yeah.
So one of the crazier things, and something that I didn't have on my my bingo card for 2025, is that we are actually living out a plot point from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The war that was started in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was over precious minerals, and it was between the US and China and fighting in Iran. That is a real thing. Please go and look it up.
God damn it.
Speaking of precious metals, because now we just need to move right along, because we'll get stuck in like a vicious loop of political.
It'll be a loop.
Yeah. Speaking of precious metals that could be used for good or nefarious reasons, a new series came out this week. Look at Trey's face; he's having an aneurysm. Ironheart dropped this week. And if you are not familiar with Ironheart as an item, Ironheart is about Riri Williams, who takes up the mantle, who creates her own Iron Man suit and begins fighting, I don't know, crime, powers, evil in the world.
So I'll as the comic book guy of the show.
Yeah, you'll go ahead and go off.
Yeah. So I first and foremost, I love the show. I do enjoy it. It's not comic accurate at all, but I'm still enjoying the show for what it is. I never was I was never a Ironheart fan of the comic book. I didn't read it. I'm familiar enough with the character to follow along, but one aspect I like about the show is that it's one of those shows that you can just pick up and watch, and you don't have to be an expert comic book aficionado of the comic books for the last. She's existed for about 6 years or so, 7 years maybe.
10. It's been 10.
Is it 10? 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah, we're old, bitch.
10 years in the comics. I know. Everything to me is 5 years ago. Anyway,
exactly.
She's existed for that long period of time. But you can watch the show, and all you need to know is an ancillary passing knowledge of the MCU. You know who Tony Stark is. You know that's a little bit of a deep cut. You know who Tony Stark is. You know what the Iron Man suit is. You know what the blip happened. You know Thanos was a thing. You know the event in New York happened. You can watch the show. You understand how the Black experience is in America, or you have an ancillary understanding of it. You can watch the show. You can speak a little bit of jive. You can watch the show. So I urge everybody to go out and watch these first 3 episodes and continue watching it, so we can potentially get a season 2 of it. I'm intrigued. I'm captivated. I forgot her freaking name. Damn it.
Natalie.
Yes. She's doing an amazing job. I think that it's shit. She's doing an amazing job. of portraying a character that she's been portraying since
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever.
Honestly,
And
she's doing
I'm
it
eager
very
to see more.
realistically. I said she's just doing it very realistically.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't find the words to say that, but yes. What do you think?
All right. I talked to Rick in the DMs earlier this week. I was like, dude, I got something to say about this show. First things first, the show is terrific. I love it. Keep it up, Dominique. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love the fact that Robert Downey Jr. came on multiple press runs to go ahead and say, hey, y'all, stop bullshitting and watch this fucking show. My gripe is more so for the motherfuckers who don't even wash their legs with fucking washcloths. Those same motherfuckers who
the ones who don't use soap,
bitching about with soap too. I mean, those same motherfuckers in their basement of their mom's basement that's bitching and complaining, saying that Ariel isn't black. She's a fucking. Let me die. I'm gonna keep going because I actually wrote a whole fucking thing to talk about.
You're not allowed to read an essay.
I'm gonna make it. I got plenty of points.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
All right. First things first. For those motherfuckers who said that, oh, she's not. This is supposed to be like Tony Stark's daughter. Fuck no, it's not. If you read the fucking the print as far as the actual comic, it's not it. You dumb motherfucker. It's not based on Tony's daughter. It's based on Riri Williams, who is actually in Chicago, who actually goes through her own story. And just watch the fucking show and read the comic strip. That's one. Number two, for those people who saying that whenever we have a person of color, it's always the situation where it's like, hey, for the craziest reason, this person shouldn't be a hero. Echo, if y'all remember, it was a person of color. She's supposedly woke because she has a disability. Last time I checked, Bucky Barnes has a disability, correct?
No, she has an actual disability.
Yeah, Hawkeye. He's deaf, partially deaf, if I'm not mistaken. Who else is another person? Matt Murdock is fucking blind. I mean, what are you talking about? Number two, they said Sam Wilson relies on his fucking tech. Last time I checked, Hawkeye, once again, relies on tech. Iron Man, your favorite person. Robert Downey Jr. is your guy, right? He relies on tech. Black Widow relies on tech. What the fuck are you talking about?
No idea what you're talking about. Tech?
Let me go ahead and say this. This is probably the dumbest fucking take out of all of them. Because she was doing some sketchy shit in the show and everything, and you go ahead and say like, oh, this is where I crossed the line, because nobody, if you're supposed to be my fucking hero, you can't come over there and have any, you gotta be an outstanding citizen. Ant-Man. Where do we meet him?
In jail? Was it prison?
Guardians of the Galaxy. Where did they meet?
Prison.
You know, on the run from the law, honestly.
Hawkeye. Let me go ahead and just say this. I mean, didn't we come over there and see this motherfucker take out a whole fucking gang in N-World? I mean,
no.
He took out a whole fucking army.
Couldn't have been him.
What are you talking about?
I don't remember. You sure?
We don't even know the full story. We still don't even know what the fuck happened over in that place with what's her name, Black Widow.
They
said we still don't know.
I have no recollection of the things you're speaking of. None whatsoever. It's not real. Fake news.
Majority of the white people.
Herb, I am so proud of you. Motherfucker, I need you to write shit down every week. I need that fire every motherfucking week.
Also, let me throw something else in there, Herb. We don't know what Ronin/Hawkeye did in Mexico, because if you remember, War Machine was in Mexico and he's like, this is a lot of bodies. I don't think we need to find this nigga. But, hey, you know, you guys, the niggas who chair stink and who are screaming at their mothers about the meatloaf, you know, you got so much to say. You know, oh, she's so cocky, she's so arrogant. That's not the real hero's journey. Meanwhile, you're screaming about how much you miss Robert Downey Jr. and how dare they recast it. Do you not understand that Iron Man is arrogant and self-centered? I know y'all love your little love story that you got in the movies, but in the comics, he cheated on Pepper Potts the day they got fucking married, you idiots. He is a drunken womanizer who gives a shit about really helping people. He's more about advancing his tech. He kills just as many people as he helps. So again, you guys can just do me a favor and shut the fuck up. Now, I'm not gonna steal Herb's thunder. I'm gonna get away from those guys. I'm just gonna talk about the show. I am enjoying this show very much. From episode 1 to 3, it has gotten better with each episode. Ezekiel Stain. I can never say his name. I can never say his real name. He's actually adding some charm to that character because Ezekiel Stain from the comic books is a bit of a stain, and so like there's a little bit more charm to this character. Dominique Thorne is a star. She is a star. We see why Robert Downey Jr. is FaceTiming her because Robert Downey Jr. befriends talent, and you see she is talent. I want my own Natalie AI because everybody needs a black woman over their shoulder checking them when they're doing some dumb shit and to just hang out with you and shoot the shit. Right. I need one of those. I want her in my Apple Watch. Like, I need one of those. I mean, like, Kevin Feige, holla at me. We're going to hook it up. Also, this, I know why also they have a problem with it. This might be Marvel's most diverse show to date. Even beyond the Black Panther movies, there is diversity everywhere. Like the whole crew, the Hood's whole crew is just people of color just out here being fucking phenomenal at their jobs. We even got Eric Andre in here, and he wasn't doing something weird with somebody's naughty bits for once. I really enjoyed that. Also, Anthony Ramos, turn down the sexiness, nigga. I've never liked Parker Robbins before, but now I'm sitting over here looking at you like, hey, put a shirt on, nigga. Like you get me off with Clinton shit.
He can remain shirtless. I don't know what the problem is. What's the problem?
Give me heart palpitations and shit. Stop doing push-ups. Hey, nigga, yoga ain't supposed to be that sexy. Cut it out.
I don't see a problem. There's nothing wrong with this.
But no, I mean, like I again, it just all jokes aside,
really tired.
I'm so sleepy. No, but all jokes aside, this is a really, really good show. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I love the whole cast. Like, and I can't wait to see where we go. And also, I said it last week, and I'm gonna say it again. If you're fucking with me, if you're fucking with Kevin Feige, I'm looking at you. I'm looking you right in the hat, motherfucker. I'm looking you right in the hat. If you're teasing me and you pivot away again, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Because I saw it just as much as you saw it. And y'all seen it too. You know who's coming. And if
just two things. Number one. I seen that they actually had like the list of the shows that's supposed to be coming out. So we're at the M. It was red print in there too. But also, just to go back on my quick rant real quick, Disney Plus, y'all motherfuckers ain't getting away with this shit either because y'all motherfuckers didn't post about this fucking show. Y'all ain't give it the red carpet that it really fucking deserves. The first when we first found out about it. I'm trying to remember what's the movie that's supposed to be the show that's supposed to be coming out in November.
Eyes of Wakanda.
No, Eyes of Wakanda.
Not just Eyes of Wakanda.
August.
We still haven't saw anything about that. But what's the name? Wonder Man. We still don't know shit about that.
So I actually, I'm sorry, Lillian. I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to address one thing about that. So I've actually done a little bit of digging into that, and it's a half-ass flimsy excuse. But the word is they're not trying to promote over everything. They're not trying to oversaturate the market with stuff. So that's why you're getting these late promotional tours about stuff. Again, it's very half-hearted and a lackluster excuse, but that's their running phrase or their running theme right now is, oh, we don't want to over-promote everything and have basically, like we just said that analogy a little while ago, the snake eating his tail. But it just so happens with all the black shows. They've been over-promoting
for the last damn near 20 years. Like, what the fuck? You got us acclimated to this. We are used to
not only
having
that,
a rollout.
Not only that, it's not even about over promoting. We're talking about promoting at all. Like, we're talking about standards. Not even like, oh, they did extra. We're talking about standards. They didn't release the trailer until like 2 weeks before it was supposed to come out. Like, standards.
In the
you
meantime, in
guys.
between time, we got Fantastic Four coming out of fucking wazoo so much. I kind of like I want to watch the movie, but I'm getting oversaturated. Like everybody has a spoiler about it. Everybody has a breakdown about the new trailer. I refuse to watch the trailers. But
We
you can
should-
do that for the white team, but you can't do that for the black lead shows, for the
Living
2 black
Single
lead shows
and
we have
Friends
coming out.
all over again. Sorry to cut you off, Trey. It's Living Single and Friends all over again. So you when it comes to people of color, you're like, you know what? We're gonna wait.
Yeah, but these motherfuckers on the same network. This shit don't count. Like, no, you got to get the shit together. You got to get shit together. Give them the same amount of promotion that you do the other ones. Keep the shit equal. But fuck it. Stepped on the transition anyway. Fantastic Four is coming out. That's the last thing we had to talk about today. There's been a lot of talk about it, a lot of raving. I'm still excited to see the movie, even though what I just said, I'm just oversaturated by the trailers and breakdowns. We are going to see it here in Maryland. We're gonna see, what is that date? July.
The 26th.
Was it the
It's
26th?
its release date is the 25th, which is a Friday. The 26th is that
Yes.
Saturday.
So we are going to go see it. Well, some of us are going to go see it when it opens up on that Thursday, like at midnight. I'm pointing at that guy over there. But the team is going to get together. We're going to go to Wall Chapel, Maryland. Wall Chapel in Crofton, sorry. The Regal Wall Chapel Theater. And we're going to see it. Or we're going to pick a time frame. We're going to put it in our Discord, the time that we're all going to select to go see it. So if you want to watch it with us,
Yes, the
you
Discord.
had to have been watching the show.
The
Get the popcorn,
Discord,
the
the
Discord,
Discord, the
find out.
Discord. Yes. Let's share
Don't-
the Discord. Discord.
Yes, please. Do not fight over the last
Will.
Galactus popcorn bucket, Rick.
He's
Don't
gonna
fight
do what he
me.
wants. He's gonna
Don't
do what he
fight
wants. He's gonna do what he
Well,
wants.
no,
That
so hold on. I'm
intimidates
sorry.
people.
I'm sorry. The Galactus head is for AMC. Regal's going to have something different. I don't know what Regal's going to have. They might have the Reed Richards dick one holding the popcorn button. It's
What's the matter with you?
It's a meme online. I
No,
really
it- no,
need
it
it.
is.
It's a meme online.
No,
they've actually-
no. He's gonna put it in the Discord.
Wrap it around the bucket. Ha!
I hate you both. I hate you both so much.
I didn't do anything, so I don't want to hear it.
No.
No,
Those
he's-
two, you're
he's
fine.
like-
You're fine. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. These motherfuckers. But
All right,
yeah,
I
we're gonna
got
go
up
see it
to
then.
it, down to it. Oh wait, what?
No.
No.
Somebody gotta go pee.
Oh, are we done? Because there's one more thing that I need to say.
Go ahead and say it.
After you say what you gotta say.
All right. On a serious note, guys, we haven't been on. What was it? We only been on twice this month. I wasn't on last week, but I did want to go ahead and bring up this. We're in the end of June, which is Men's Health Month. I want to say this, and I'm getting kind of vulnerable when I talk about this. First off, mental health. We need to go ahead and get that check, fellas. Because a lot of us, we always want to be like the strong macho character or whatever. Yeah, that's all well and good, but when your cup is full, you need to pour it out. You need to find somebody who you can talk to. You need to find somebody who you can confide in, whoever it may be. You need to go ahead and get yourself checked out. Not just mental health, but emotional and physical health. Just to give you a little bit about myself, I've been with my job for like February be 20 years. Majority of that time, I've been over 400 pounds. I don't know a lot of 40-year-olds who has been that heavy, who have lived a long life. It's best to just go ahead and, because I've had family members who are not with us anymore, or they're with us and unfortunately they're going through some shit. We need to go ahead and get our bodies and our mindset to a better spot. As of May 1st, I really started to go ahead because I have a family member, not going to give out all the details, but they're going through something right now. It opened up my eyes to a point to where it's just like, hey, I need to get myself together. I started off May 1st at 413 pounds. Currently, as of right now, I am at 391 pounds, trying to do my best to go ahead and get myself together. Consistency is the key, as well as with your mental health. I'm not going to give details of what's going on in my life, but I'm going through some shit too. And not just with the shit that's going on in the world, but my own personal shit. I'm able to find people to confide in. I'm able to talk to people who I can trust. This panel right here, if I ever was going through some shit to where I just need to talk to them, they're just a phone call away. You need to find somebody who is actually going to help you in a time of need, because you holding on to that shit ain't good for you. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I have family members. And I count this panel as family. So I don't have friends. I got family. And I can always confide in them whenever it's coming time to like, hey, I'm going through some shit. I need somebody to talk to. Please find that for yourself. And I'm even going to those motherfuckers who are in their mama's basement, who's up there talking shit about Dominic Thorne. Seek therapy, motherfucker, because you need it. Herb out.
Well said.
Tony Weaver Jr., don't sue us. Tony Weaver Jr., please don't sue us.
One final announcement before we cut out. Y'all, and to our audience, we are also making sure that this show is available on Spotify. I made the account. I'm setting it up. I'm editing the episodes and posting them as I am able to. Right now we have about 4 episodes up. So I plan to have us up to speed. I'll be nice and give myself until the end of July. But make sure that if you want to hear this or share the podcast, you are able to share it on audio listening platforms now, Spotify specifically. So hope you'll follow us, hope you'll find and follow us, and hope y'all listen there as well. Appreciate you. That's all I got.
All right. Well, that's going to be the end of our show for this week, people. Thank you for joining us. And make sure on your way out of the door, you hit that like button, you hit the subscribe button, you share us, because we need help to grow this thing so we can start, our voices can get out further. But yeah, thanks for joining in. Make sure you like the video. What the fuck is he talking? Shut up.
I don't know what he's doing. He's doing weird shit. He's doing weird shit.
Well, I'll let y'all next week. We will be here 5-ish. You know how it goes. But yeah, love you. Thank you for joining. Peace.
Bye.
Later, niggas.